Welcome to Able Ice Arena here in Des Moines, Iowa, home of the Des Moines Buccaneers, where the Whitehawks will face off against the KC Stars.
Quaint arena, Ryan.
Quaint, yes. 3,000 seating. I think we have like 19.
Yeah. Lots of room if you can still make it down to Des Moines.
Whitehawks will start with Koski, Zilka, and Reinke on the forward end. McGovern and Beal on the back end. Whitehawks tie up at the center line. Beal picks it up, throws it to Koski. Koski now takes his own. Stars back to chase the puck, throw it behind their own net. That's stuffed by Zilka. Now McGovern at the blue line. That pops out. Koski picks it up quickly to Beal on the opposite side of the rink. Beal across the red line. Stars back the other way momentarily, but Koski picks it up, throws it into the zone. Reinke's offside, and we'll have a face-off at 12:35 remaining in the first. Whitehawks in the black, KC Stars sporting their Washington Capitals look-alike uniforms. Whitehawks in the zone briefly. The Stars now look to bring it up the ice, tied up at center. Childers is there, McGovern. Childers pushes it up ice, comes across the blue line, dumps it in deep behind the net. S is forechecking down in the opposite corner. He falls down. Milady now, shot. Childers with a good shot. Goalie tracks it right to the glove. We'll have a face-off on the near side. Centers take the dot. Childers throws it to Milady. Milady looks, tries to bring it back, steps around one guy. Shot. That goes off the crossbar. Actually, they go off the post and the crossbar. Stars now look to break out of the zone. They briefly clear. Beal will chase back into his own zone. Backhands to McGovern. He'll bring it up the ice on a change. Milady now with speed at the blue line. Brings it in. Beats one man. Turns around. Escapes. He's looking for help. Whitehawks defenseman in the middle of a change. That'll allow the Stars to break out and come back into the Whitehawks zone. Piaski on his man into the corner. He goes behind the Whitehawks net. Eric Flum gets the start here today. McGovern throws it around. Stars will pick it up. At the half wall. Back to the point. Back down to the half wall. Trost feeds it out to center. Wesley now. Wesley 1-on-4 as he hits the blue line. Throws it in on net. Turned aside by the Stars goalie. Lundgren is back there. And the Stars come out of their zone easily. They'll dump and change. Brown's got to hustle to get that puck. Stars execute the change almost before the Whitehawks get to the puck. Wesley on the far boards. Brown is there.
Hey, there we go.
He touches his man. He folds. And the Stars will ring it around the boards. Wesley, first man to the puck. He battles. Lundgren helps out. That goes to the point, up but not out. And the Stars ring it back around the other way. Kansas City holding good zone time here. And Lundgren tried to throw it down the ice. That gets tipped at the blue line off of a skate. It'll hold into the zone. Eric Flum with the save, dumps it for Brown. Brown now off the glass, and that'll go 200 feet for an icing. Whitehawks will get a change, and the faceoff will be deep in the Whitehawks zone.
Another quick start here for your Whitehawks.
I didn't realize you brought the sounder bar with you.
Golly.
So last night, the Hawks with the win, and the KC Stars here faced off against Ames, who will be our second opponent today. KC Stars have a 1-0 record, just like the Hawks. They managed to hold the zone. McGovern, deep into the corner. Stars send two guys. Reinke now feeds it up to Koski. Koski to Zilka. Zilka across the blue line. Shot. And the Stars goalie holds on long enough to get the whistle. We'll have a freeze of the puck. Face off to the opposite side of the rink. 9:51 remaining in the first. 13-minute periods here in Iowa. We will not have a resurface between the second and the third. Hawks win the draw. Reinke tries to feed it on net. Doesn't get enough juice on it. McGovern waits, holds, retreats, looks. Forecheck pins the Whitehawks deep into their own zone. Now Beal He backhands it right onto the Stars stick. Shot. Flum turns that aside, throws it up into the netting. That'll allow the Hawks to get a change.
Letting them sell hope on the bench.
Hawks will bring out Childers, S and Milady. Childers on the dot, pushes it forward. S pushes it out, but that doesn't complete. Brown now, near side to Milady. He'll cycle back, looks behind his own net. To Brown to give and go. They break out of the zone. Here comes Milady. He gets tied up at neutral ice, turns over the puck. S pushes it back into the Star zone momentarily. Now the Whitehawks have to retreat. S knocks it down, holds. Back to Brown. Brown up to Piaski. Piaski at the red line. He'll walk it in.
Oh,
shot
pass.
Right off of the KC Stars defender's shin pad. S gets rubbed out of the far boards. Milady is there. He'll pin his man briefly. Brown will pinch. Brown holds, dumps it deeper into the zone. Whitehawks looking for some flow here, having a problem completing two passes back to back. Wesley in the corner, he tries to pinch his man. Whitehawks get their forwards changed. Childers now holds at the blue line. He'll fire it deep and roll off for a change. Wesley overskates the puck. Bobby Trost now on the near side boards. He ties his man up. Lundgren now on the ice. Wesley throws it behind the net, off the iron. KC Stars look to clear and do. That'll hop over Piaski's stick. Icing will be waved off. 8 minutes remaining in the period. Piaski throws it to Trost, and Whitehawks not able to complete a pass, so we'll bring that at 7:53 back to the Whitehawks zone for a faceoff. Lundgren on the dot. Puck comes back to the Stars. Immediately, Trost and Wesley step up. Trost ties his man up at the top of the circle. Lundgren now clears the zone. Wesley in a foot race. Quinn Wesley pins his man up against the boards. Tries to dish it off to Lundgren. Squeaks out to McGovern. That'll go wide. Stars regroup. D to D. No forecheck here for the Whitehawks.
Where's the forecheck?
And that puck will go 200 feet, and we'll bring it back the other way. So both teams having a bit of trouble finding the guys with their like jerseys to pass the puck to. Stars win the draw, feed it around the back end. Koski pinches his man. That puck will squeak by Beal, get out to the red line. McGovern now picks it up. He'll go behind his own net. Builds up speed, looks for a pass. That gets out to the blue line to Renke. Renke backhands it through neutral zone. Stars turn it back around the other way. Renke now's got a hustle on the back check. McGovern picks up speed, comes back to help out. Renke now to Zoka. Zoka across the midline. Zoka backhands it kind of into the zone. Now it comes right back out.
What are we doing?
Piaski to Brown. Brown now up to Koski. Koski comes across the red line. Back to Brown. That comes right back out of the zone. Whitehawks have to hurry. Stars are going to get there first. Brown recovers quickly. Now to S. S tries to push it forward. That hits a skate. Ooh. Both teams struggling here to get out of their own zone. Here come the Stars. That puck goes off the Koski's stick into the Whitehawks bench. So at the halfway point of the first period, we'll have a face-off at the neutral zone. Ronan Childers will take the face-off. He's got Milady and S on his wings. They battle for it. Milady comes away with it. He can't make it across the blue line. Puck comes back the other way. And that puck was thrown in. I thought it was going to be an offsides, but not. Eric Flum steers it aside, and the Hawks look to break out. Stars throw it back out front in the slot. Piaski be the first man to the puck. He throws it off the glass, gets it forward. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Milady and S.
Why?
Milady throws a backhand. That doesn't clear. Fortunately, the Hawks are onside, but they'll peel off on a change. And all sorts of troubles here for the Whitehawks.
Skate that.
Beal looks, waits, fires.
And offsides or icing.
A dandy of a game here in Des Moines this afternoon. 5:19 remains in the first period. Lundgren lines up on the dot.
We did just beat Edina 5-2, right? We did? I watched that game? Okay.
Wesley picks up the puck. Here we go. Bobby Strost now at the center line. Gets it across. Pushes it into the zone. Goalie's got to play it. Pushes it aside. The Stars now try to break out of their zone at the half wall. Lundgren and Strost deep. Strost follows. Linesman gets in the way. Again. And now the Stars come back up to the neutral zone. Beal and McGovern are back to defend. Puck goes off of Lundgren. Beal says, I'm moving up the ice. Trost now with him. Trost and Lundgren. Lundgren's got to hold up. He does.
Oh.
And then the pass does not connect, and the Stars bring it back the other way. Stars come across the Whitehawks blue line. They've got to hold up, look for help. Trost on the back check, pushes the puck out. And the Stars will regroup in their own zone. Puck comes off of the stick. Zilka, 2 moves, shot. Throws it off of the goalie's dangler, and it drops right into his glove. I would say best opportunity of the game so far after 10 minutes played. Koski now feeds it back. Stars are there. Piaski, he can't control it. Stars come into the zone. They look out front. That puck jumps off the Stars' stick. Out front, that puck squeaks wide. Reinke in the corner with Koski. They ring it around. Zilka's got to hustle. He can't make it there in time. Stars hold the zone. And now clear it. Off the glass. Whitehawks will try to settle it down. And Piaski. Piaski will move up the ice. That's defended off of a player's skate. They come into the zone. Brown defends. That puck goes high and wide off the glass. So it'll come all the way out to the neutral zone, where the Stars will collect it at their blue line. S on the far boards. He's there with Milady. That puck comes out. And the Stars come back into the Whitehawks zone. They'll cycle around, look for support. Childers on the forecheck with Milady and S. Piaski holds it on the near side boards. Milady, first man into the zone for the Whitehawks. He's on the Stars, makes him turn, twist. Tries to pin it against the boards. Puck's left
Pass
pass.
Man.
And we go back the other way. Ronan Childers, a strong back check. Beal, that falls off of his stick into the boards. Childers picks it up. Looks, waits, bounce pass, too far from McGovern. Right back to the Stars, and they'll throw it in off sides. 2:42 remaining in the first. And we'll have a face-off at the center ice with an intentional offsides by the KC Stars. Lundgren wins the face-off, throws it into the zone, and the goalie decides to put the mid on it. So we'll do it again deep into the KC Star zone.
We need about 3 more of these if this kind of play keeps up, Brian.
Lundgren holds it at the top of the circle. He can't get the shot off. He'll deal to McGovern. McGovern shot tipped out front by Wesley. That goes wide. Trost is there. He holds his own momentarily. They battle for it. Now the puck comes out to Beal. Beal to McGovern. McGovern tries to dance. Beats one man. Now he's got to get around in the corner. Hits the defenseman. Trost is there. That puck will go into the third row.
Whitehawks need to ramp up the physicality. Is an easy way to change the tenor and tempo of the game, and they, for whatever reason, unless I'm unaware of the rules, don't seem to want to hit today.
Lundgren tries to throw it at the net. Wesley picks it up. He throws it behind the net. Dave Lundgren in the corner. That puck will go off of the goalie's blocker into the netting and out of the rink. To wish a happy birthday, number 15, to both Quinn Wesley as well as Sam Koski, both celebrating their birthdays here in Des Moines today. And a shout out to my dad, whose age we won't talk about, but also has a birthday today.
Big birthday day.
Wesley behind the net, pushes his man aside. Lundgren picks it up. That's knocked off of his stick. Now the Stars come back up the ice. Stars cross their own blue line, take the neutral zone, give it up on transition. McGovern pushes it back outside the zone. Stars caught in deep here. Trost pushes it forward. Whitehawks in the middle of a change. Zuka on the ice now with Trost. Stars push it forward. That's going to be no icing. They wave it off. Beal throws it around. Hits the dasher and back out to the neutral zone. Zuka is there. Not in time, though, as the Stars cycle it around. D to D, Stars to Hawks. That pass is too far for Zuka to control on the near side boards. He chases now with Reinke. Puck comes back to the Whitehawks defenseman. Brown will dump it in deep. And not trying to be positive here, but the Whitehawks forecheck is, I would say, lackadaisical at best.
Yes.
Doesn't seem to have the effort here at a 12:30 game. Brown shot on net, easily turned aside by the Stars goalie.
And certainly not what we've seen from it in other.
Koski throws his man against the boards, brings it back to Brown. Brown now to S. S tries one too many passes, should have took the shot. Koski was tied up. He'll now try to feed it across center ice. And Brown will pick it up in the neutral zone. Brown will circle around, looks. Koski's got it. He's got a turn. Puck's in the Whitehawk zone. Now they clear the zone. Stars in the middle of a change. Piaski. Will Piaski takes the outside step. And that buzzer signals the end of the first period.
And if you'd asked me what I thought it was going to be, it wouldn't be 0-0 after one, Ryan. Meh.
And here we are.
And yet here we are.
Can't hear, right?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Steve, good to see you. Pete Corcoran, less hair now, but good to see you.
We should do more intermission fan interviews.
Yeah, we should. I think we should do like the sabotage interviews where we just show up with a mic, like, hey, what do you think about the first half? You know,
the Quinn Wesley fan club continues to cycle around here. He's got friends in Des Moines, Litchfield, St. Paul.
across the country and around the world.
This period brought to you by RecPlex. Stars win the draw. Start of the second period here. Milady, S, and Childers will start for the Hawks. Milady brings it into the zone, fires it over to Childers. Childers dances by one, looks for a shot in the slot, fires. That puck comes back to Milady. He battles for it in the corner. Childers comes in to help out. Puck squeaks out to the half wall. And now the Stars kick it back into their own zone. Childers with a good stick pushes it to the center, but excuse me, Whitehawks have to retreat, touch up, and come back in onside. Milady. Oh, Milady to the backdoor pass to Childers. Really good pass. Goalie just bests them both as he moves left to right. Gets the leg pad out in front as the net comes off its moorings. 12-19.
Little too deep there for the stuff in, but some offensive action, a couple of connected passes, so we'll take
Childers looking to win the draw to Milady. They had a play-in set up there to throw it to McGovern. He'll have to chase back into his own zone. He grabs the puck, looks forward, off his Childers' skate, kicks it to himself. Milady now across the blue line. He goes backhand, that doesn't connect. And the Stars bring it back out of their zone. Across the red line, they turn over in transition. McGovern now to Childers. Bobby Trost and Wesley on the ice. Childers steps around one man, throws it off the iron. That goes into the corner. Stars win the race to the puck. They'll bring it outside the zone. They throw it rink wide. Lundgren picks it off. Fires, shot, blockered aside by the Stars goalie. And back out to the neutral zone where Brown will dump it in deep. Stars clear their zone. Now bring in the neutral zone, 3-on-2. They'll peel off on a change. Brown deep into the zone, knocks his man off the puck. I think you're right, CR. If the Whitehawks were to ramp up the physicality a little bit, I think you might see some KC Stars starting to shy away from the puck. Bobby Trost backhands it.
I'm about done seeing backhands today, Ryan.
And Brown brings that in offside.
That's about the 7th or 8th backhand attempt that has failed.
They need to go to the Zilka School of Backhand. Jackson's been doing that since Mites. Deftly, I might say.
Definitely.
Stars dump it into the zone. That'll circle around Flum behind the net. Brown first man of the puck. He continues on to Zilka. Zilka picks it up on the half wall. Throws it forward. He can't get it out. And the puck's back down behind the Whitehawks net. Stars go to making a shot attempt. That goes wide behind the net. Koski pushes it. Brown now. He'll pick it up as Koski falls behind his own net. Zilka just gets rid of the puck. It goes up but not out. Held by the KC Stars. Whitehawks in a long change this period. They could use a few fresh skates. The forehand doesn't make it out by Renke. And now that goes off of the skate. It goes deeper into the Whitehawks zone. Whitehawks on the struggle bus right now. Behind their own net. KC Stars make a full, complete line change while in the zone.
And we still can't get out.
And now Zilka will carry through center ice. Zilka, pass to Renke. Renke almost beats his man, hits a skate. Koski follows. He holds it deep into the zone, now feeds it out front. Shot! Goes off the goalie's mask. He's able to corral it in his pads for a freeze. 9:18 remains in the second period. The Whitehawks will have a face-off in the KC Stars zone.
Well, if they didn't want an early morning run tomorrow, this is not the period and a half I'd have put in.
I'm not sure what the answer is, but both teams lack a bit of energy. I guess the only fortunate thing is the Stars are not taking advantage of the Whitehawks' inability to get the job done.
Get a slash.
So Ronan Childers knocks the defenseman's stick out of his hand. At 9:06, the KC Stars will go on the first power play of the game. Face-off will come back deep into the Whitehawks zone. Hawks will put Milady at center, S on the wing. He's there with McGovern and Beal. Puck comes back behind Flum. S picks it up on the half wall. He can't control it. Beal picks it up. Beal waits. Finds McGovern rather. He'll get it out of the zone before being hit by two KC Stars, and now the Stars will regroup at their blue line. Good pass by the Stars. They come across the line. Blockered aside by Flum. That'll go the opposite corner right back to the defenseman. Milady's not able to chip it out. Stars control at the half wall. Puck now in the slot. Milady picks it up. He'll skate, trying to get across that red line. Does, and then loses the puck in transition. S now. He dumps it deep. Whitehawks will change it. One skater. S goes off. Lundgren
Find somebody.
Milady skating with it to Lundgren. Too far. Back to Beal. Beal throws it in the opposite corner. Whitehawks will change both defensemen. Wesley on the ice now. Wesley, Lundgren, Brown, and Piaski. KC Stars come into the zone. 27 seconds remain on the Whitehawks penalty kill. Brown reverses course behind the net. Throws it up and out, and that will travel the entire distance. No is on the penalty kill here in Iowa. Do you not call icing? That might be a rule that we have not picked up here in Iowa. Minnesota, that would be an icing. Lundgren at the top of the circle.
Throw it to Ronan.
Whitehawks 5-on-5 now.
Oh, God bless America.
Whitehawks will change bodies. They've got Wesley will skate off. They've got Koski with Renke. Zilka now on the ice. He can't control it at the Stars' blue line. Koski comes to help out. Falls off of his stick. Piaski drops it at the blue line. Backhand. Renke will take it back into the zone. He gets mauled by 4 Stars players there. Renke comes out with the puck somehow.
And turns it over.
And it's turned over the other way. Stars now at the Whitehawks blue line.
That kid was
about a mile
and a half.
offside.
Yeah.
Team went east-west, and the right winger just went north hard. So at the halfway point of the second period, we'll have a face-off just outside the Whitehawks zone. Whitehawks win the draw. They bring it in their own zone. Beal over to McGovern. Back to Beal behind the Whitehawks net. He'll bring it up the ice. Koski now through the neutral zone. He'll dump it in deep. Zilka to chase. Pins his man. Leaves the puck for Koski. Koski's trying to come out with it. Renke steps up at the top of the circle. He holds it. Koski now bumped up the puck. Backhand shot! Renke to Zilka, and Zilka was not able to finish.
All right, we're back.
Childers on the dot. Whitehawks getting opportunities, but having trouble connecting a couple of passes in a row here. Stars cross the red line, dump it in deep. Beal's first man to the puck. He'll bring it behind Flum. He'll skate now. Beal up the ice. Nolan Beal across the red line, across the blue line. Carries deep, leaves it for Childers. Now Milady. Back to the blue line. S can't handle it there. He throws it forward to Milady. Milady with Childers. Milady gets knocked off the puck.
Puck just stayed on sticks for too long, Ryan.
Childers now. He looks. Throws it out front. Shot. Milady gets turned aside. Now he goes back to Beal. Beal will fire the puck. Shot. That's on net. Stars Pillow pushes it aside. Shot again. That goes wide. Whitehawks with probably their best sustained pressure that we've seen here in the game so far. And the Stars will throw it down the length of the ice.
Kansas City has decided that they're going to be the ones that are going to ramp up the contact. And Whitehawks have just decided to eat it so far.
And how do you really feel?
I'm peachy.
Stars will break out of their zone. 2-on-2 as they hit the red line. Winger throws it in deep, down to the Whitehawks end line. Lundgren's there first. He's got support from Piaski. Stars come out with it. They dance right out to the goal crease. Turned aside brief at the last second. And I think that's going to be a penalty on Piaski for cross-checking. Yeah. So Will Piaski will go to the box here at 4:59 remaining in the second. And the Whitehawks will go on the second penalty kill of the game. Oh, are they talking about a 2-10 here?
I don't know. Just
so 2 minutes for cross-checking, Will Piaski. Oh, and penalties here because we're playing 13 minutes.
Only a minute and a half?
A minute and a half. Koski wins the draw. Beal picks it up in front of Plum. He'll go around the back on the backside. Tries to push it out to the defenseman. Now Beal. Beal to Koski. Koski, one man to beat. Comes across the red line. Takes it outside, trying to cut back at the circle. He does. Carries it in deep. Ties up his man. Beal breaks that pass up at the red line. And now the Stars throw it in deep behind Plum. Nolan Beal shovels it along to Koski. Koski circles back, takes a look. He'll come back. Oh, that goes off the end glass and comes right back over Eric Plum's head. And no icing there. I do wonder if here in Iowa, Nolan Beal fires the puck up the ice. That'll come out to the neutral zone. Koski is there with Reinke as they hit the blue line, 2-on-2. Koski pulls up, waits for help. Defensemen get a change. Koski gets dumped in the corner. Stars now feed it back out of the zone. McGovern stops it at center ice. Whitehawks wings off on a change. Reinke steps up with the body, knocks the puck off the defenseman's stick, but the Stars regain control at the Whitehawks blue line. Stars throw it D to D. McGovern to Beal. Beal goes length of the ice, just over Zilka's stick, but that hits the Stars defenseman's stick. Icing is waved off. Zilka now, deep into the zone. And that will be icing, I believe, at 3:11 remaining in the second period. We'll bring it back down to the Stars zone for a faceoff. Childers, S. Milady, Brown, Piaski for the Whitehawks. Linesman doesn't like the look, pushes guys out of the circle. Puck comes back to Piaski, shot. One hopper goes into the goalie's glove for another faceoff.
It's too bad. A couple of Whitehawks there lurking for a rebound, but none comes.
This goalie's done a good job of got a good glove, not giving up many rebounds. Milady now battles on the far side boards. That puck comes up to Childer in the slot. Dances, drives it deeper.
Shoot the puck. I don't know.
Brown fires the puck around. Connects with Milady at the half wall off of Childers' skate. That goes through center ice. Childers not able to get there in time. Stars now bring it back. They collect it in their own zone, come across the Whitehawks blue line. Turned around by Milady. Milady bounce passes, tries to repeat it to himself and does. Milady now out the outside, goes between the legs, shot. Hits the goalie's leg pad, turns to the side with the blocker. Brown now all by himself. He's got Wesley. Wesley tries to bring it into the slot. That jumps off of his stick, and the Stars come back the other way. Shot. Plum turns that one down right out front. Piaski picks it up on the slot. Stars turn it over. Good back check by Killian Milady. He'll now flip it up out of the zone. Should have been is a hand pass. Went off of Wesley's hand and went on to Piaski's stick. Are you back on it? There we go. McGovern now deep into the Stars zone, looks out front, turns around. Wesley gets dumped out front. There we go. Logan, shot, turn the side, rebound right on the slot. Bobby Trost tries to throw it back on net. Good defense by the Stars. They push it aside. Logan and Trost back. There we go. Comes out with it. Shot. High and wide. That goes behind the net. Comes right back out to the Stars defenseman who will throw it 185 feet down the ice. And at 1:14 remaining in the period, we'll have a face-off. I think that's some. Is that a puck or a milk card? The strategy. I wouldn't touch that thing. Koski tries to push back. Koski 2-on-1 now. Come on, get back. Brown taking the pass. Whitehawks, good communication there. Brown was telling Piaski exactly where he needed him. Stars don't complete that. They'll now cycle back to the wrong lane and redo it. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. Brown to Piaski. Piaski goes back up the other way. What happened there?
Sniper.
I don't know.
Piaski's got to wait.
Oh, no.
Yankee come out of the zone.
There go.
And now the Whitehawks turn it back.
They have a fast break that's ready to start each way, and they're really good.
Stars at the red line will throw it into their own bench. 35.6 seconds remaining in the period. Whitehawks are probably wishing for a resurface at this point.
I don't think so. I don't think that locker room chat would be fun.
Koski pushes his man down. Stars win the face-off. Control at their blue line. Now bringing across the Whitehawks blue line. 2-on-3 as they hit the zone. Good defense by Beal. Turns that puck aside. They battle for it on the near side boards. Koski comes away with it and throws it up to Renke. Renke can't control it on the far side boards. They'll cycle back to McGovern. McGovern to Beal. Dot to dot. Now they come outside the blue zone. Or blue line, rather. Koski will go far side with one rip to McGovern.
And fitting, McGovern tries to go into the zone and just gets sat down as time expires. That sums up the second period pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back. It was a, by the way, it was a puck. Just threw it into the scorer's today. So the Stars start the third period with a face-off win. Double deep in the Whitehawks zone. Beal reverses course. Now the Stars control out behind the Whitehawks net. That puck comes out. Milady, one man to beat. Kelly Milady. Defensive ball down. Breakaway opportunity here. Shot. Goal! So at 29, halfway through the first minute of the third period, the Whitehawks tally their first on a Killian Milady break.
All right, here we go.
That he buries in the back of the net. And the Stars will take off that. Oh, I thought that was an extremely long whistle for no reason.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a timeout by the Stars. Instead, we'll drop the puck at center ice. Childers brings the draw back to Milady. Milady in McGovern. McGovern to Beal. Kicks it forward to Childers. He gets knocked off the puck at center ice. S now ties up his man at the blue line. Stars come across the blue line. They'll dump it deeper behind from. McGovern's there to pick it up. He'll help it on to Milady. Milady turns back the other way.
Here we go.
McGovern picks it up top of the circle as he comes across the blue line. Shot right into the goalie's glove. At 12:07, while the face-off in the KC Stars zone. So the Whitehawks breaking the dam here in the third period. Put a tally on the board. Shot, Wesley off the draw. That goes right into the goalie's leg pads. Lundgren, has really worked on throwing that puck at the net, and Wesley has responded well. Just be ready to go. Any sort of tip, any sort of second shot, rebound. Trost now controls the near side, feeds it back to Brown. Brown shot. Oh, good shot. Tipped out front. Turned aside, and the Stars defenseman was there to pick it up and clear the puck. Piaski now chips it up to Wesley. Too far, just out of his reach.
Get back.
Brown.
There you go, Brownie.
Second man and gets knocked down. Lundgren up to Wesley. Wesley turns, fires it back behind the Stars net. Trost is there. He gets turned around, then gets crushed. Lundgren's with him. And the Stars throw it back out to the neutral zone. Piaski steps up, comes across the line, chips it forward. Almost makes it past the last defenseman. As the Whitehawks get a change, send fresh bodies on the ice. Renke picks it up now. He's got one man to beat. He does. Shot! And goal! Renke, fresh off the bench, sidesteps one man, sidesteps the second, draws the penalty.
I think we're going to power play, right?
That should nullify.
Should nullify.
Yeah, the penalty. The delayed penalty call. And the goal should nullify that opportunity. So, whatever the coaches said on the Whitehawks bench here between the second and the third is stuck. Whitehawks take a 2-0 lead. Zilka now into the zone. He's there with Koski. They feed a little bit deeper. Stars go D to D and then bounce it back out to center ice to Brown. Brown immediately across to the Stars bench. Well, they'll pick it up and cycle it deep in their zone. Koski with Renke. D to D as the Stars look. Back the other way. They'll feed it back up. Brown has to back off the blue line. Zilka now over to Piaski. Piaski will take the blue line. Comes to the center. Shot. That's blocked inside. Just past the net. That floated far too long. Renke with a backhand opportunity. Koski now back to Piaski. Shot. Low and hard. Turned aside by the stick of the goaltender. Same play. Koski dumps it back deep. Or Koski throws it to Piaski. Who dumps it back deep. Now the Stars back the other way. Play that wide. Right to Brown. Brown will gum up the ice. Lachlan Brown through center ice. He's got Renke and Zilka at the blue line. Shot! Oh, good save off the blocker. That'll go into the netting. 10:02 remaining in the period. We'll have a face-off in the Stars zone.
Didn't get all of it with the blocker there, but enough.
Childers will line up. Stars win the draw. That's now in the corner with his man, ties them up, tries to feed it back to Childers. That comes to a Star stick. They push it out to the blue line. McGovern shot. Good snapshot by McGovern. Just goes wide. He'll pinch now.
Light him up.
Knocks his man down. And Beal will pick it up. Beal to Milady. Milady now. Up the ice. Milady across the blue line. Fires. That ramps up off a Stars stick. Goes into the netting. That face-off will be to the right of the Stars goalie.
I think they thought they were going to.
Childers wins the draw, kicks to himself, shot. Milady throws that high and wide over the crossbar. Now picks up the puck on the rebound on the near side, bothered by two Stars players. Stars come away with the puck, throw it back to center ice. Childers dances with the blue line, waits for us to clear, then gets knocked off the puck. Inadvertently kicks it out. Childers has got to get out of the zone. And does just in time. Now the Whitehawks got to back up and let the Stars come back out. Beal reverses course. Tries to throw it up to the blue line. Wesley gets it out. The battle for the neutral zone. The lady will go off. Trost on the right side. Beal, McGovern will come back on the near side. Tries to throw it through center. Hops off a Star stick. Bobby Trost fires and that gets knocked off. And the Stars kick it back to center ice to Brown. Brown, Piaski. Stars head off on a change. They thought they had an opportunity. Piaski dances left, right. Shot! And the tucks up inside the goalie's arm for a face-off at 8:26 in the third. Lundgren to Trost, rather. Now to Brown to Piaski. He steps forward, top of the circles, finds some space, shot. That gets knocked down out front before making it to the net. Wesley battles for it in the corner. He's got 2 stars with Trost. Trost feeds it deeper. Now to Wesley. He gets knocked down. And the Stars kick it back to Piaski. Piaski can't connect. Puck comes back out. Brown. Good back check and quick reactions by Lachlan Brown. Somehow onside momentarily before the Stars come back the other way. Oh, good. Shot inside by Flum. Brown is there. He whacks at it. Shot. That'll go high and wide off the glass. Comes back out to the blue line. Held momentarily. Lundgren tries to keep it out. Now Piaski. Piaski settles the puck. He'll skate. Trost at center ice. Tries to avoid a check. Puck goes to Piaski before he shovels it forward to the blue line. Whitehawks in the middle of the change. They come back the other way. Nolan Deal now on the ice. He'll steer his man outside. Takes him off the puck behind the Whitehawks net. He's got speed and opportunity. Whitehawks 4-on-2. They come across the blue line. Renke feeds it back to Koski. Shot. Just hits the back of Zilka's skate before going on net. Now down deep to Renke. He tries to control it. Stars throw it behind their own net to the near side. Renke picks it up, holds it inside the blue line. He's got an opportunity, backhand. Squeaks that one over to Koski. Now to Renke. Renke looking at the top of the point. That shot is, or that pass is blocked. Koski now will feed it back to McGovern. And McGovern buries it in the goaltender's net for a face-off halfway through the third period. It is the third period, right?
Yeah.
It's okay, the scoreboard's not correct either.
It's all right.
It's hard to hear.
It's hard to hear? Huh. Beal now grabs the puck at the blue line. He gets knocked off the puck. Stars take it back the other way. Renke on his own blue line. He's there with Beal. That puck doesn't make its way out. McGovern throws it to Zilka. Zilka now to Renke at the red line. He brings it across. Whitehawks go off on a change. Koski picks it up. Shot. That puck hops up over the blocker of the goaltender. Goes harmlessly behind the net as the Stars come back the other way. McGovern knocks his man off the puck. Cass picks it up. He's got Koski. Now to Milady. Milady will cycle back, waiting for a Whitehawk change. He backhands it. And we'll have to retreat in his own zone to pick it up.
Overskates it. Leaves it for the Stars.
Puck comes out to the blue line. Stars hop in. Whitehawks are going to go off on a delayed penalty here. Childers, I believe, on a cross check. Or Milady. Childers or Milady, one of the two. Never mind, Brown. Lachlan Brown will head to the box at 5:29, and the Whitehawks will have to kill their third penalty of the game. Whitehawks up 2-0 here. Penalties a minute 30 in Iowa due to the 13-minute period clock. Time
6-7 and 8.
Shot goes off a Flum, steered behind the net. Stars now feed it back to the point. Childers is there, kicks it out of the zone, right onto the lady's stick. Milady can't beat the last man, turns it back the other way. Puck hops off. Piaski will chip it back to center ice and make the Stars reset. Childers battles for it at the blue line. Milady is there. Milady comes away with it momentarily, tries to kick it to Childers in the center of the ice. Stars now 2-on-2 as they come across the blue line. Shots going towards outside behind the net. Piaski is there. The puck turned aside again by Florida. 4:47 remaining in the game. 46 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Stars hold his own. They'll go end-to-end with it. Childers, first man of the puck, he shovels it forward. That doesn't make it play out. It hits the Stars defenseman. Milady now. He'll chip it down the ice. It's deemed that the Stars player could have got there, so the icing is waved off. Fox will change 3. Send out S. Lundgren, McGovern, and Piaski carries the puck up the ice. That ramps up off the Stars' stick into the netting. So 15 seconds remain on the penalty. The Whitehawks will have a face-off deep in the Stars' zone. Lundgren lines up, tries to draw it to Piaski, kicks it forward now, holds it deep in the zone, waits for help. 9 seconds remain on the penalty, throws it through the crease. Stars will get a one last opportunity to come up the ice before Brown gets out of the box. Piaski turns it around at center ice. That kills the penalty. Lachlan Brown comes out of the box, hustles to the bench to bring on a Whitehawk skater. Trost, fresh off the bench, comes forward, picks it up. Lundgren now in transition, gets his soul off his stick. Wesley picks it up. He throws it across the Stars' blue line. Bobby Trost fires it deeper into the zone as they battle on the far side boards. Stars now come back up to the neutral zone. We bring it into the Whitehawk zone. They get stopped in the middle. Shot. That just turned aside.
Piaski's unwillingness to take the body again allowed that opportunity.
Well, Will's been on the ice for the entire minute 30 plus now. He's the only skater that didn't get a change as that puck comes outside the zone and the Stars reset in their end. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Bobby Trost almost picks it up at the blue line. And Piaski throws that puck in offside. We'll have a face-off at 2:58 remaining in the game. That face-off will come back to the Whitehawks side of the ice in the neutral zone. Fox bring out Zilka and Renke. Koski in the middle with Brown and Gill. Brown turns, fires it up to Renke. He'll throw it through center ice. Quickly turn around with the Stars. They battle for it in the neutral zone. Renke now. Backhand too far from Zilka. Stars work to get out of their zone before being turned over in transition by Koski. Whitehawks battle up the blue line.
Then you got to dump it, though.
The other way. Brown knocks the stick, or knocks the puck off the stick, but there's not really a check the guy. Renke leaves it for Brown. That goes too far. Now Brown pins his man up against the boards. 2:17 remain. Zoka almost picks that off. He would have had clear sailing from there. Koski now on the goal side.
Yeah,
there was a shot.
We're going to go where
that
we're
hit heel skate, goes wide. Brown, pretty good man out the puck. Renke's
I didn't know if you want to go down the
highlight. Too far
highlight.
for Koski, but that'll come out to the neutral zone. The Stars will turn it back the other way. Whitehawks unable to get a change here, even in their own zone. Whereas that puck is thrown out of the zone by Brown. Now to Zilka. Now Renke will peel off for a change. Zilka throws it into the corner, rides the dasher all the way around behind the net. 1:39 remaining in the game. Whitehawks with a 2-goal lead.
I'll go wherever. You guys call.
Stars out front. That pass doesn't connect through the slot. Pass gets it out of his own. Milady chips it off the boards to himself. He's got a step and an opportunity. Now he gets taken down.
No?
Or as the referees would say, he just fell on his own. Childers feeds it to opposite point to McGovern. Shot. That goes back into the corner. Piaski is there. He'll ride the dasher around. Milady will be the first man to the puck. He'll cut back in, tops of the circles, tries to go backhand. That gets turned around by the Stars. On his knees, he keeps it into the zone. 1 minute remaining in the game. As the Stars try to clear, Childers at the dots in the slot. And now the Stars will shoot themselves in the foot by throwing it 200 feet. They'll have a face-off in their own zone. 47 seconds remain in the game. The Whitehawks with a 2-goal lead. Some say the most dangerous lead in hockey.
I've heard that.
I'm not sure why.
I don't know either.
We can hear Alex, but not Ryan. That's great. Huh. We have no idea what's going on with the sound here.
Rarely do we.
Shot out front. Wesley tries to bury it. Puck was not frozen, but the referee didn't see it. He blows it dead. 29.5 seconds remaining in the game. Whitehawks will deal in the KC zone. Lundgren will take the face-off. He's got Wesley and Trost on his wings. Piaski and McGovern to finish this game. Piaski throws it in, and that goes into the goalkeeper's glove. So at 24.7 seconds remaining in the game, we'll have another face-off.
Yeah, but it's like you can get
Lundgren wins the face-off, deals into Trost. Trost tries to feed it back to Lundgren in the slot. That goes too far. 18 seconds remain in the game. Wesley now to Lundgren. Shot. And I believe that went in the net. There's no signal from the referee.
Yep, that's it.
It's a goal. Okay. So at 12.6 seconds remaining in the game, the Whitehawks score. Gabe Lundgren gets a tally mark on the board. Whitehawks
Assist by
now lead 3-0.
Wesley off the rebound.
Bring Wesley with the apple on his birthday. And the Stars bring it back through the neutral zone. 7 seconds remaining. Slow start. The Whitehawks finish strong in the third period. 3 for the Hawks, 0 for the Stars. Eric Plum records his first shutout of the year. So we'll take a break and be back with you at 6:30 from the same rink against Ames. I don't know what their mascot is. Flyers. The Ames Flyers. So Whitehawks 2-0 through this tournament.
Hoping for a little more aesthetically pleasing game 3. But 2 wins.
You can't argue with the result.
That's right.
The coaches will determine if it was a good enough effort to get there.
Well, that doesn't well.